Welcome to Montana Matters. We're joined by Casa of Yellowstone County. With us today, we have Ben McKee. He is the Development Director. And Ben, it's so great to have you back on the show.
Thank you, Diane.
Yeah, so we're talking today about information sessions. I know you have several of those coming up. We'll talk about the dates and everything. But first off, what's the mission of Casa?
Yeah, at Casa of Yellowstone County, our mission is to advocate for a safe and permanent home for abused and neglected children in Yellowstone County. And this is accomplished by volunteer court-appointed special advocates, or CASAs, who are appointed by a judge to represent a child or a group of siblings as they make their way through the foster care system.
Okay, and what are the responsibilities of a CASA when someone volunteers?
Yep, each volunteer court-appointed special advocate is expected to visit the children on their case regularly at the foster home or at school. They also write a monthly report that goes to the professionals that are involved in the case, including the judge. And then they are just staying with the children throughout the case, being the constant for that child throughout their time in the system.
Okay, so it's a very, very important volunteer role, and I know you're always looking for more volunteers. You have some upcoming information sessions. Talk to us about what the dates are and what's expected, what happens at the information sessions.
Yep, at these upcoming information sessions, and they'll be on the screen, we've got two coming up in August and another one in September. These are just short 45-minute sessions to help folks who are thinking about it just get a little bit of a feel for what to expect and be able to make a decision as to whether they want to pursue going through our training course.
Okay, so there's a look at the dates. We have Tuesday, August 13th, 2 o'clock, August 29th, 6 p.m., September 10th, 11 a.m. So you've got different times of the day that work for different folks' schedules. And like you mentioned, it's just a great time to come and get all of the information to see if this is a good fit for someone out there.
Exactly.
Okay, so what is the time commitment involved when someone decides they'd like to volunteer?
Yep, so we tell folks to expect on a monthly basis about 5 to 15 hours, which usually surprises people, but it's a very manageable time commitment. Again, that's the time you're spending visiting with the children. If there's a court hearing that month, you'd be going to the court hearing, and that takes just a little bit of time, but it's very manageable. Long term, we ask people to make about 1.5 years to a 2-year commitment, because that's how long it takes most of these cases to make their way through the system.
All right, yeah, and it's nice to have that consistency
Absolutely.
of that volunteer. Okay, very good. So what other needs do you have throughout the rest of the year for CASA?
Well, we're always looking for more volunteers. Of course, there's a huge need. Right now there's about 850 kids in the foster care system, and we're serving only about 350 of those kids. So about 500 kids are still waiting for CASA. So if people have the time and the ability to volunteer, that's great. If they don't, we ask that folks consider helping support our mission and helping to provide advocacy for these kids by making a donation, and they can do that on our website, which is yellowstonecasa.org.
Okay, and what is the next step for someone who's interested in learning more?
Well, anyone who wants to come to one of those upcoming information sessions can give us a call. Our number is on the screen. You can visit our website as well. Check us out on Facebook, and we'd be happy to have them come by.
Okay, and once they attend the information sessions with the dates that we had listed on the screen, there's also a training session if they decide this is a good fit for them.
That's right. That's right. We've got training coming up in September.
Okay, very good. All right, well, Ben, thanks so much for joining us, and thank you for supporting our local community.